After scorching Will with a dark burn, we move on to the next Elite Four member. Wahahaha! I am Koga of the Elite Four. I live in shadows, a ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. Wahahaha! Pokemon is not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. Now we have to take on Koga, who used to be, if you know your Pokemon history, a gym leader in Kanto. Of Fuchsia City he was. Now he's evolved his team, introduced second-gen Pokemon, and used sleep paralysis, poison, and other devious techniques all the way up into the second slot of the Elite Four's matchup. Not gonna be a big deal for us, because many of the poison types that he uses are bug types, or grass types, or steel types like his, well, we'll see when we get there. But very much like Will, his secondary types tend to be his weakness, almost. You'd think that secondary types are good if you're mainlining in one specific tactic, like using annoying type moves, like we were using in the past episode with my Choose Infatuation, Dizzy Punch, Thundershock combo. But in this case, where his subtypes, bug, grass, steel, things of that nature, have a common weakness of fire, or poison has a common weakness to ground, it doesn't do him so advantageously. And that's something to keep in mind for your own team, not to get hung up on one type too much. Sometimes a pure type is better than having a type and a subtype. Kind of like our opponent Sneasel, it was doubly weak being dark and ice type because it would be taken out by fighting quadruply times as fast, steel types, and numerous other things like fire. Oh, Minimize! You think you can dodge earthquakes because you're tiny? That's so cute! But it's not effective. Yeah, you know, when Typhlosion beasts like a gigantic fiery explosion of a volcano, when he beasts out every member because he's got ground and fire moves, there's not much you can do against us, Koga. And you think your Crobat can disrupt our tactics of ground-type moves? Well, that's fine. We have Lightning Strike Force Power. And note, it's also a male. That's the second Pokemon without trouble we've had the chance to attract. Infatuation is an increase in this match. Something especially important to remember when you're not mainlining 3 over-leveled members, that if you can't get a sweep on them, you're going to want to use devious tactics like Koga suggested here, although failed to ever launch at us because he's too pathetic and too weak as a ninja to strike us down. We're much quicker with our fiery styles. But that is an important thing to use whenever facing large challenges like the Elite Four. Dizzy Punch with Confusion attached to it, doing damage and taking out our opponent with his own attacks. It's a brilliant strategy. And look, he finally gets off a wing attack, but not very effective. Sorry, buddy, your flying tactics are a farce in this match. So, what's your last Pokemon? Is it worthy enough to take out any of my members? I don't think so. Oh, man. Oh, any couple of our Pokemon could take this thing out because we could use Dozo's psychic moves, Typhlosion's fiery moves, which were going to end in a fiery rain of terror, or press the A button too quickly and use Strength. But a Venomoth is not going to be, oh no, much trouble unless we waste time using Strength and it hits us with Toxic. Good thing we brought the... oh, right, okay. Good thing we brought the full heals. But I'm not even going to waste time full healing him in this match, because Venomoth shouldn't have, too much more against us. Poison is a bad trait to get, but it's not going to stop us from attacking furiously with fire. I'll just re-heal Typhlosion off the screen. Very simply. That's why you gotta bring some items along. Although you can beast the Elite Four, Koga can capture your team with poison. Ah, you have proven your worth. I subjected you to everything I could. Master. Yeah, right, he's calling me master after one match, not really. But my efforts failed. I must hone my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to the test.